In the absence of a code of conduct for the West Philippine Sea, Malacanang advises maritime neighbors with territorial claims to take it easy. Ina Andolong gives us details live from Malacanang. Ina?
PIA Presidential Communications Secretary Ricky Kirandang says the government may use its own radars or send vessels to the islet near the Kalayaan Islands to verify reports that China set up a radar in the area. He says setting up a radar in disputed waters may be perceived as a provocative move by China. Reports say China installed a radar 12 nautical miles away from the Kalayaan Islands, which may be used to monitor the weather or moving objects surrounding it. While no binding code of conduct has been signed by Asean member countries and China, Kirandang says countries with claims in the West Philippine Sea should not take actions that would unduly increase tensions in the region. In the spirit of the code of conduct, which is still being worked out, Secretary Kirandang says provocative moves should be avoided. Kirandang also welcomed statements made by the U.S. urging China to sign the code of conduct on the West Philippine Sea. He says it boosts not just the Philippines' position on how territorial disputes should be settled, but will also benefit other ASEAN member countries. He says having a set of rules on how one should operate in disputed waters will benefit not just the ASEAN, but China as well. Amid all these security and maritime issues, PIA Secretary Kirandang says the government continues to work on having more defense agreements and treaties with other countries. But he says this will not necessarily mean more visiting forces agreements or VFAs just like the one being worked out with Australia, which Malacanang wants ratified soon. He says this may be supply contracts or agreements on joint exercises which will help enhance the country's defense. And that's the latest from Malacanang. Pia?